Let's scoot forward on our chairs. And we sit here with breath to begin with. Well, we've had breath all day because you're here, but let's focus on our breath now. Bringing our attention to the tip of our nose, to the nostrils. Notice the breath as it moves in and out of the nose. Noticing perhaps that the inhale may be a little shorter than the exhale. Observe the temperature of the air as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Bringing our mind and our awareness to the sensation of breath moving in our body. Making the next inhale a slow inhale, seeing how far we can allow that to travel. Also, focus on lengthening the spine and lifting the heart on that inhale. Let the chin lift a little bit. Don't drop the head, but lift the chin. And then on the exhale, slowly release. On the next inhale, we'll explore again the lengthening of the spine. And perhaps noticing that we can feel that all the way down into our low belly. It's abdominal work. Now lift the corners of the mouth on the next inhale so there's a little smile on the face, because that brings more life force into the body. So today we're going to do more neck and shoulder work. We've been focusing on this during the month of January. And so we're going to bring many of the practices together that we've done so that we have a toolkit that we can use on a daily basis. I did say daily, for neck hygiene, for taking care of the neck, which for many people can be very tight. We're going to begin by taking our arms wide and interlacing the hands behind our head. If that doesn't feel good on the shoulders, just bring the hands to rest on the caps of the shoulders. We're going to breathe in. If your hands are behind the head, we widen the elbows. On the exhale, we're going to let the head come forward. Let the elbows come toward each other. We're not pulling the head down. We're just letting there be weight, a little weight on the back of the neck. On the next inhale, we're coming up and the shoulders go wide. On the next exhale, we're coming forward again. Really noticing how far down the back this stretch goes. Inhale to open. And we'll take one more exhale, bringing the elbows toward each other, hands resting gently on the back of the head. And then we're going to come up, release the hands, and we're going to bring them behind the pelvis. I'm on my knuckles here, so they're right behind the pelvis. So we're sitting forward on the chair, so there's room to do this. We're going to lift our heart. Let the head tip back just a little bit. Don't drop it back. Just control this and allow the shoulder blades to come together. We're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathing, lots of breath here. And try not to lift that right shoulder to meet the ear. Let the ear fall toward the shoulder. Gently coming back to center. Shake the hands out. Then replace them behind the pelvis. Lift the heart, draw the shoulder blades together. And now it's the left ear to the left shoulder. Ah. And again, not lifting the left shoulder up, letting the stretch happen in the neck. On the next in-breath, we come back to center. Shake the arms out. We're going to take the right hand, we're going to wrap it around the waist, and we're going to bring the left hand to hold it. So maybe the hands come all the way around the waist, or you can take that right hand, hold the left wrist, whichever way you want to do it. We're going to take the right ear to the shoulder. On the next in-breath, we're coming back to center. And now we're going to turn the head and take the chin to the left shoulder. So my chin actually rests about at the end of my collarbone. It doesn't really land on the shoulder, but the stretch sure lands in the back of my neck. On the next in-breath, we're going to bring the head back to center. Let's shake those arms out. And now we're switching sides. So now we're bringing that left hand around the waist and we're interlacing the fingers, or we're holding onto the left wrist with the right hand. And now we're going to take that left ear to the left shoulder. Breathe. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, we come back to center. And now we're going to take the chin to that left shoulder. And you might really notice a big difference between the head when it's on the right and the head when it's on the left. That's pretty common. On the next in-breath, we're going to bring the head up and back to center. Let's shake those hands out. Now we're going to take that left hand to the outside of the right knee. We're going to press into the left foot. We lift our heart. We're taking a twist now to the right side. Press into that left foot. We're looking over, more or less, that right shoulder. And then with slow intention, keep the pressure in the right foot, the left foot, excuse me. We're going to turn the head toward the left. If there's any tight stop there. Don't go past that, stop and breathe. And maybe we make our way to look over that left shoulder. And then we're slowly going to come back all the way around to the right. Unwrap this, breathe in the center. On the exhale, we're going to take that twist now to the left side, lift the heart, turn the head to look over the left shoulder, activate the right foot by pressing in. And then as we slowly rotate the head from right to left, we're going to pause at any point where we feel our body tighten, and we'll pause and breathe in that place. And when we've gone as far as our body says is okay, we come back to look again over that left shoulder. Releasing the twist, we inhale to center, slide the hands out, cup the knees, create a cat arch, bring the chin toward the heart. Breathe, 3 breaths here. Then slide the hands up, press in at the juncture where the thigh and the torso meet, lift the heart, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the chin. Don't drop the head back though, just lift the chin, stretching in the low back. Release. We're going to extend through the left arm, reach, 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 and then we're going to take a side bend so that right ear is coming toward the right shoulder. And we're feeling a nice stretch in the rib cage. Press into the opposite foot. So press into the right foot to deepen this. And sweep the arm over the face. Come back to center. Extend now the right hand. Press into the opposite foot. So that's going to be the left foot. As we take this, bringing our ear toward our shoulder and finding a nice stretch in the side body. One more breath here. Arm sweeps over the face. Step 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. We're going to hinge up and come to standing. We're going to do a few neck practices standing now. So we're going to begin our neck practice with our feet. Oh yes, with our feet. We're going to begin by rising up on our toes, the ball mounds of the feet, and then release the heels to the floor, and then lift the toes, bring them back toward the knees. We're going to do that again. This is called Pada Bandha. We're going to lift the heels coming into a releve, and then sink the heels, lift the toes. And one more time, coming up. And then releasing, toes come back. And now we're in mountain and we feel really grounded. We can have active legs by drawing the kneecaps up into the thighs. Keep the back of the knees soft. Activate the musculature here. We're going to begin by taking our nose up and down. We're always controlling this. We're going slowly up and down. We'll do this 3 times. Bring that chin all the way down to the heart if you can, or to the notch in the collarbones. We're going to lift the nose again. We're controlling this because we're not going to drop the head back. Down again. One more time. What's happening with your breath? Is it moving? Head comes to center. Now the nose is going to go to the right and to the left. Back to center. Take it to the left, to center, to the right. Traveling slowly enough to feel the topography of the neck. Oh, nice breath. One more rotation in each direction. And then we're going to come to center. Now we're going to lift the nose up and arc ourselves to the left. Lift the nose up, come back to center. So we're kind of making a letter M with our nose. We lift the nose up, rotate the head, chin comes toward the right shoulder. Nose up, center, nose up, chin to the left shoulder. Nose up, center, nose up to the right, chin to the right shoulder. Oh, come back up. Pause in the center. Let's shake it out just a little bit. And now we're going to do circles with the nose, and we're going to do small circles, then bigger circles, then large circles. Really do this slowly, because if you have vertigo, I recommend you don't do this. So you could just go back to the letter M if you have vertigo. Otherwise, do it very slowly because it works the vestibular, the system between the ears. So here we go. I'm going to the right first, small circles. And then I'm gradually, so I'm using my nose like there's a pencil on my nose and it's drawing circles. Now the circles are a little bigger. And they expand and expand until I have a really big circle going with my head and neck. And then I'm slowly going to let that come back down to center. Pump the toes up and down, especially if you got a little lightheaded or dizzy there. And now we're going to take it in the other direction. So now, again, if you have vestibular or vertigo issues, let's not do this. We're going to do the small circles with the nose. And then the circles get a little bit bigger. And a little bigger. And then we have nice big circles. Control how fast you go to control any sense of wooziness. And then we're going to allow this to come back down to a single point. And we're going to pause here. Lift the toes up, press the toes into the earth, rise up. Let the heels come back down, lift the toes again. Toes down, heels up. One more time. One more time with the heels. And now we're going to take a wide stance. For some of you, we did crescent moon this week. We're just going to do some side bends today. We've got the toes turned out, and we're going to bend the knees. We're coming into the goddess pose. The arms are in cactus. This is cactus. Breathe here. I'm rising a little bit on the in breath and sinking a little on the out breath. So we're breathing, warming the legs up. This is really helpful for the pelvic floor. The next time we're up, we're going to turn our feet parallel, extend the arms. We're the 5-pointed star. Then we're going to take that right hand to the right leg. We're going to extend through the left hand. So the legs have a little softness in the knees, but we're really got strong legs. The hand goes vertical. That straight out, we're reaching, reaching, reaching so that we can feel all the way down into the hip joint, maybe all the way down to the outer edge of that left foot. And then maybe we'll take a little more exploration to the right side. So we come into a side bend. When we're here, bring the armpit a little bit toward the ceiling. It's not a big motion, but it changes the whole action. One more breath. Then let the arm float down across the face. We come back to 5-pointed star. Those fingertips are alive. We're reaching through the fingertips. We feel the inner and outer edges of the feet, soft knees. Bring that left hand to the leg as we extend through the right. Fingertips to the sky. We're reaching, and we're breathing, and we feel the abdominal muscles, perhaps, maybe the hip joint, maybe all the way into that right foot. So the palm is facing the body. One more breath here. And then we're going to do that side bend. We're slowly, slowly, slowly taking a stretch. This way, or I guess it's that way, whichever way. We're going to rotate the armpit up. Maybe the head turns up too, only if that feels good on the neck. We're breathing here. And then we're going to float that arm down over the face. And we come to that 5-pointed star again. Turn the heels in. Come to cactus arms and goddess pose. Lifting with the in breath, settling with the out breath. One more time. Pivot on the feet. 5-pointed star. This time we're going to take the twist. We're going to take this stretch. towards the left side first. Sweep the arm over the face, 5-pointed star. And now we take that left hand to the right side, nice stretch. Armpit turns up a little bit. Breathe here, 3 breaths. And then the hand floats down over the face. We come back to 5-pointed star. Bring the hands up, feet together, hands to heart center. With the breath, lift the toes on the inhale. On the exhale, dig the toes into the mat. Feel the rocking in the body as we inhale the toes up and exhale the toes into the mat. One more time. Come back to mountain and find your way to your chair as we close our practice with a Shavasana, where we allow our breath to deepen, our mind to soften, entering into a rest period where we explore what we just did. Feeling the effect of the practice on our body. Today's teaching is from Thich Nhat Hanh. Let us learn the art of resting and allow our body and our mind to restore themselves. Not thinking and not doing anything is the art of resting and healing. As we begin to deepen our breath, I invite you to focus the attention of your breath on this space in the back of the head where the skull and the spine meet. And just for a few breath cycles, visit that. With intention. Now finding a big inhale. On the exhale, we will release with a sigh, a sound. Breathing in. Exhale. Again. And exhale with sound. And one more time. And as you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes if they're not already open. Extend the arms and join me as we gather all the blessings that already exist, and in appreciation and gratitude, draw them into our hearts. And together, we all say, Namaste.